So it's doing really well. And about 50% of that is profit. So I'm making around $80 a day in profits, which is really good because I don't have an upsell. But even without an upsell, it's doing really well. So the strategy works. And I'm so grateful. This has been such a game changer. Thank you so much, Laurel, for creating the program. But what I was not clear about is how do I scale from here? Like, do I create more top of funnel ads? Do I create more offer ads? Like, that's the part I'm getting stuck at. It's like, where do I go from here to like scale this to like more sales and more people? Okay, so here's the thing that I've found a little tricky, because with my ads, what I've noticed is, especially the offer ads, I feel like, I don't know if this is a well-known pattern, so please correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not very experienced with like running ads in a specific fashion, right? But so let's say, for example, let's say I have one ad set, which performs really well for about 10 days, and then it starts getting expensive. So at like around the 10-day mark, the cost of those ads the cost per conversion goes up dramatically. So the things that I was wondering is, so do I just increase my ad spend on that to scale, or do I duplicate it and create new ads? Like, that was the part that I was not clear about, because right now it feels like I'm just creating new audiences and new ad sets, and that's working well. But yeah, like, how do I scale from here?
Yep, absolutely. So let me spotlight this. Okay. So I teach you guys, like with low ticket offers, well, pretty much any offer, if you have the budget, right, to do a 5x3. So you have your campaign, and then you have ad set 1, right, with your 3 ads here. You have ad set 2, same 3 ads, right? We're just taking the same 3 ads and putting them. So let's say you have ad set 3, ad set 4, ad set 5, right? So you have your 3 original test ads. This is how I set up all testing for all of my stuff, right? Make sense?
Yeah, so I did that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So you're running this at $10 a day, 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 right? So let's say that this ad set takes off and this one starts getting all of the sales, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't touch this at all, and I just add 20% a day to this budget. So day 2, I would add 12%, right? But what I would also do is, let's say that these 2 aren't necessarily performing, but this one is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate ad set 1 with only this ad, and I'm going to add $20 a day here.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to see if it performs as well as that. And so this is, a lot of people like call this the sandbox. You probably, like, a lot of people call this like sandbox testing. And all I'm doing is I'm pulling out. Now, I do this for each campaign, right? I'm choosing like at $10 a day, increasing by 20% all across this. Now, once I have a winning ad set, I do not test new ads the same way. Once I have a winning ad set, like this is, so let's say ad set number 1 is yielding purchases here and here. Anytime I want to test a new ad, I'm just duplicating ad set number 1 and I'm putting the new ad here. Why am I not testing multiple? Because this one's already proven to convert. So I'm going to give each ad its proper testing. That's the way, this is the way that I do it. Now, if you ask different media buyers, they're going to tell you they do them in different ways. Now, once I have 5 ads and adjacent ad sets performing at $20 a day, and I'm going to continue 20%, right, at this. Mm-hmm. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a CBO campaign at $100 a day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to throw all of the ones with their adjacent ad sets, 5 of them, my top 5, I start doing it at 3 to 5, put them all in one CBO campaign at $100 a day. If this starts yielding purchases, I'm duplicating that at $100 a day, duplicating it at $100 a day, and that's how I scale.
Okay, got it. Okay,
I do it this way because, as you guys have probably heard the term diminishing returns. Mm-hmm. The higher the budget on the ad set, the more diminishing returns. And so I find this, I can squeeze more out at a lower budget. And instead of sending this at $1,000 a day, I'm going to duplicate this at $100 a day 10 times to spend the $1,000 a day. And I find that it yields better results than a campaign that yields a lot of diminishing returns.
Okay, got it. So basically you mean to say that, so when you duplicate that first working ad set, right? Ad set 1. So then that'll just be $20 a day just for one ad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a conversion campaign still.
Yeah, this is
Fine.
all, these are all conversion campaigns, and this is all.
Oh, got it. Okay, interesting. Okay, got it. Okay, perfect. That answers. But then what do you do with the power content? You just leave that alone?
Yeah, like, so the way that I've actually set up the ecosystem is once you set up your power content, your hot 7, you don't touch that. Like that's your automated, that's like, and then once this performs, you don't really touch that much anymore, right? Like I hardly have to touch my ads at all because I'm going through this now. Total transparency. What do I always tell you guys? I launch a lot of freaking ads to get the 10 to 11 winners that I've been running for 3 years now. But my entire business has been built on pretty much